It is, I think, about 9:30 in the morning. We're gonna make our way back to Kingston. The wind's pretty dead right now. It's supposed to pick up later again with gusts, again, typical for our trip. And we might try to make it into Confederation Basin today, just to kind of explore downtown Kingston from the boat. We haven't done that yet, and it will also prevent us from going into those really gusty areas. It's gonna be a nice day. It's supposed to get gusty again in about maybe 3 hours or so.
Be calmed or gusts.
Yeah, that's been our whole trip. It's been no wind or just insane wind, no in between at all.
Not even slowly building up either. It's just a puff and then tornado. We're moving though. We're going maybe a knot.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Krystal, and this is Alex. And this is our fur baby Dexter. We are complete beginners with no previous experience. Subscribe and join us as we learn how to sail and fix up our boat.
Video of our boat buddies.
Well, the wind's picked up. We just put 2 reefs in the main just so we don't get too much heel. We still have a full head sail right now, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. It's only about 11 o'clock and the wind's supposed to really pick up a bit at 1. So we'll see what we do. Don't really know yet. We're just going to kind of play it by ear. It's friggin' flying though. Well guys, I don't know if you can hear me, it's pretty windy, but we decided to take down the sails and we weren't really making any progress because where we're trying to go is pretty much directly where the wind is coming from. Our boat with the sail setup that we have just doesn't close haul very well. We have to be slightly off close haul for us to really go anywhere. So we were kind of just not making any progress. We were basically just going sideways to where we wanted to go. It wasn't very good and we were watching all the boats behind us pointing way more towards the wind than what we could, so we just decided to bite the bullet and put the motor on. We don't really like to motor that often just because, it is a sailboat. Plus we're learning and we want to sail when we can. It is super windy out today. It's just wild. Okay, question for all you sailors out there. We've been watching a lot of the other boats today, and a lot of them are pretty heeled over on a close haul, and some on a broad reach being really heeled over. And then I've seen some people just with their head sails, and the sailboat beside us, he's got his head sail and a mizzen out. But then we've seen a few boats with just a spinnaker, and it's really windy today, and I always was under the assumption that a spinnaker was meant for light wind. Now, we've never used a spinnaker, we don't have one for this boat. It's something that we would like to try eventually, but I always thought it was for more light wind sailing. So if any of you guys have some tips on when and why to use a spinnaker, if you want to comment below, that would be awesome, just to give us a little bit of advice for when we do decide to get one. Thanks in advance. The public docks in Kingston are located right in the heart of downtown and are within walking distance to many restaurants, pubs, shops, and historical sites. Coming into the public docks from Lake Ontario, there is a narrow cut between two breakwalls, which are really protected from the waves that they're coming in from the south and southwest. which they are most of the time. The inlet is also shared with Confederation Basin Marina, so it can be quite confusing if you don't know where you're going. The public docks are to the left and straight ahead. The docks are also quite a bit shorter than the ones at the marina and cost about $8 for the day. Right beside the docks is Battery Park, perfect to walk your dogs, and direct access to Confederation Basin Promenade, the breakwall that you can walk. This $2.695 million project is not quite finished yet, but will be about 240 meters of walkway once completed. Construction is to be started in 2023 and has since increased the budget to $9 million. Okay, so we got in, we had a little bit of help from some fellow sailors. Thank goodness we did, because we didn't realize how short the docks are. So our boat's all the way back out here, and that's how short the docks are. Yeah, definitely lucky that someone was here, because it's also really gusty, so we were able to throw them the lines, it's okay, and come in. So it was great. It's actually really nice down here.
It's awesome to have help.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done, because normally I'm the one that's doing the lines, and I would have had to like jump off onto the front of the boat.
Right in.
Dexter found his best friend too. He's over there, fan.
Spoiled rotten.
His best boat buddy.
Our best boat buddies too.
Yeah. After we paid for our slip, we did a garbage drop-off and went to explore downtown Kingston.
You've been on my way since day one. I wait every day since summer. Only thing we missing, only thing regretting is losing you. I'd rather be since day one. I did it all my too.
How you doing?
Just chilling, a little bit of shade I got.
Waiting for what?
Some pizza.
Score Pizza is Canadian, and it's unique because you get to build your own pizza in person. You select your toppings in a deli-style line with extra options such as gluten-free crust, vegan cheese, and meat substitutes, and then you watch it get put in the wood-fired oven. Oh, this is mine. Oh, nice. Some of Kingston's pubs and restaurants are hidden in this historic limestone carriageway, which is now a pedestrian walkway and a handy shortcut between main and downtown streets. It's supposedly haunted and is a stop on the haunted walk tour. There's the lovebird. I'm not going fast enough. I'm not going.
Look up here, Alex.
Oh yeah.
That is, it's actually made of metal. It's a sculpture. You turn left. Try and go that way.
Join us next time when we sail to Amherst Island and explore Stella Bay. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next video.